much for joining us. It is just lovely to be here and to have you here. My name is Lindsay Kuzi, and I am a co-founder of the Good Place Collective. With us today, we have a special guest, new member, which we're really excited to introduce to you, as well as my business partner, Sarah Brown. Say hello, Sarah.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
And so at the Good Place Collective, we love bringing individuals together. It's a piece of us connecting, educating, and collaborating. So really the purpose of the Good Place Collective is building a safe community of health and wellness practitioners and their clients by opening avenues for communication, education, and self-advocacy. And Sarah and I are so passionate about that, as well as the other members of the Good Place Collective. So we are so grateful to have you here viewing with us today.
We sure are. Thank you for that beautiful introduction, Lindsay. This morning, I am very excited to introduce one of our Good Place Collective members to you and a friend of mine, Miss Treena Fleming. Treena owns Helping Hands Healing, and I'm just so excited that you're here with us this morning, Treena. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I'm just going to ask you to dive right in and share a little bit about Helping Hands Healing and what it is that you're doing.
Yeah, thank you. So just so there's clarity, I had it Helping Hands Healing, then I changed it to Treena's Life Coaching and Healing Services, and now I decided that simplify it and go back to that Helping Hands Healing. So in a nutshell, I do life coaching. So I empower women, support women to be empowered in their lives. And I'm presently working on some women's empowerment circles that are coming up in April. There's one on April 10th, which is online. And then there's one on April 24th, which is in person. And I do massage as well. So I'm a massage specialist. This is trainer, but it's more intuitive. So I tend to use kind of like a whole bunch of different techniques, as well as I do energy work with the person, and I support them to be part of the massage, which is like coaching them to breathe and embrace their pain in a compassionate way. So yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love embrace their pain, because I think, we put such a bad, like, negative spin on the word pain, right? Because it is, no one wants to be in pain. But I also think that, dissociating from pain is also not helpful. We can't move through that or heal that. So I love that you say embrace pain, because it sounds a bit, like, oh, but also that's the only way through it. So I love that. Thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your empowerment circles. Like you said, you have 2 events coming up. I love what you do. I love that you focus on supporting and empowering women in particular. If I was going to attend an event, what can I expect?
Yeah, so the first 2 events will be very similar. There'll be and it'll have a main thread, which is creating connection with the earth and using the earth's medicine, and having that relationship, because she's our mother, she's our first mother. And so I will be supporting women to be mindful and do different types of meditations. So there'll be sitting meditation, and there'll be specific focuses for each one. The first one will be, of course, the earth and getting very grounded and like feeling the earth below you. And so I'm still playing with all the details of that. But yeah, that will probably be the main, the body, and how that's connected to the earth, and using the earth's energy and the breath and the body to be more grounded. So that will be kind of the big focus. And then of course there'll be So there's earth and there's air and there's fire and there's water. And so we'll be using all of those elements to support our connection. And it's really our connection with ourselves, right? And how that empowers women is that if you are present in your body most of the time, you're not going to put up with bullshit. You're just not. It's like, if something's too much, you're going to feel it in your body. You're going to know it right away. And it's like, nope, don't need that. Or yes, this empowers me. This empowers my life. This empowers, whoever is around me. So
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, Treena, I love that because I think we get so distracted in life and pulled away. We get busy doing life and the to-dos or expectations or, work and relationships and friendships and doing all the things. And we forget to trust ourselves. We forget that our body has so much wisdom and so much knowledge. And I love that you're creating this container that's safe and sacred and people can show up and like be still, fall back into that alignment, and like it's almost like that reintroduction to self, right? And like, oh,
Yes.
this is what it feels like to be back in this body. This is what the sensations are like to be back in this body, right? I know this is truth and I know that this is false. And I think that's a really cool container. I think that's such a cool thing that you're offering.
Thank you. Yes. And there's also going to be this element of like this awareness that, okay, I'm being held by the earth at all times, no matter, and I notice this when I have walks with my friends. They tend to walk really fast, and I can tell, they're not really present when they're walking. It's like it gets cut off or something right here. And so the whole idea is, the part of the idea is also walking meditation, walking with a group of women and being silent, not having to talk, not having like, so I'm creating this scene, even if you're with, you don't always have to talk. You can have permission just to be each other and be with the earth and noticing what it feels like to walk and breathe and notice what's around you. So I think it's going to be an interesting experience. It's definitely a new experience for me to share it in a group. I do it quite often with myself. So yeah, I'm just opening it up, the container. A little wider.
Yeah, I love it. I really do. It's what I'm loving is that you are, I don't want to get into like my history, but I've learned, how to be in the body. I've done a lot of training in body work and things like that. And I love that you're bringing it into a more community, like a communal presence, because all the training I've done too, as well, it's like, you can work with someone on a table and you can work with someone one-on-one, or you can get someone in their body on their own. But where do they spend, 80, 90% of their time? Well, usually with other people, whether that's with our partners or our children at home or our colleagues at work or just people day to day, doing these tasks. That's where we really need to learn to practice and work with these tools, is when we're in community. And so I think it's really great that you're bringing your knowledge and sharing those tools in community, not just one-on-one, because we actually spend more of our time there with others. And I also wanted to share that everything Treena's explaining to all of you, anybody watching, is truly how Treena works. I've received massage from Treena. And when I leave, I always feel so much more embodied. And she's right. You can feel more empowered when you are embodied. And Treena's not just giving you a massage to relax. She's really encouraging you to do that breath work, to get into your body and to feel your true self, to reflect what you said, Lindsay, so that you can know what's right and what's wrong for you. And you're a true facilitator. I think that's what makes an excellent practitioner, is someone that is there to facilitate your own process. And in my experience I've had with you, Treena, that's exactly what you do. So thank you so much for everything that you're offering our community. If this sounds like someone is watching and is like, I need more of that, I need more embodiment and presence in my life, please check out Treena. She's a wonderful practitioner. I'm so excited that she's part of the Good Place Collective family and that we got to spend a little time introducing her. So thank you so much, Treena. Thank you so much, Lindsay. We're so excited. And yeah, thanks again.
Thank you for having me. And just to clarify one thing, my
Yeah.
massage is not relaxation.
No, it's not. And that's what I'm saying.
With relaxation. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very much work in
wanted to
a
clarify
positive
that.
way. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really great. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. We still appreciate everybody
you.
watching, getting to know our Good Place Collective member, Treena Fleming from Helping Hands Healing. And we'll all check in with you later.
Have a great day.